Good morning, bonjour, buonasera. Welcome to Life's Questions and Lessons. I am your host, Charity Youngblood, and I am so excited and grateful that you are here with me today. This podcast is unedited because life is unedited. As always, we'll get started with a question and whatever activity you engage in to explore your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, please feel free to do. So today's first question is, what is my anchor? What is my anchor? So when I actually started thinking about this question, another question came right behind it. And that question was, is my anchor something that grounds me, or is my anchor something that leaves me feeling stuck? And I thought that was really, really interesting because I don't know about you, but in the past when I've heard about anchor and kind of using that analogy, it's more about being grounded and centered and supported, which are all positive things. But for some reason, my mind went to, oh, an anchor is like being stuck. And that's really where it went to, that I was like, wait, what? How did that even come up? And that's one of the reasons why I really do enjoy this journey and sharing in this journey of asking ourselves the right questions, because there's insights into where you are at any given moment, any given season in your life. So I have a feeling that because I'm experiencing a lot of restriction right now and an extreme level of resistance to the amount of restriction I have, being stuck for some reason came up with the anchor question, on its own. And I just thought that was so interesting. So I definitely challenge you to, one, explore this question in more than one way, maybe like a week apart, because I think what you'll find is it'll change depending on what your answer and, kind of the thoughts and, beliefs, emotions, etc. will change depending on where you are, right? That day, that season, etc. But yeah, I thought that was really, really interesting. I am in a few different ways. My body is really trying to, she's trying to tell me something. I mean, she is mad at me. And I think one of the reasons is because I'm shifting from this identity of someone who didn't weight lift to someone who now weight lifts 3 times a week. And I'm kind of getting back into that life in a different way than I used to. So if you've been a listener of the podcast before, you've heard about, I'm sure, my weightlifting journey. And I used to weightlift for I think 3 or 4 years and was really, really heavy into fitness. And then the pandemic hit and I was like, no, thanks. I'm good. And my personality is not one of working out. I literally would rather do anything other than work out. But my spirit leads me to those weights. It's like, no matter how much I try to not do it, there's something that nudges at me that's like, well, we'll just give it one more try. So if you hear this question and you think about, okay, well, what is my anchor? And something comes up that you are very surprised by, I really challenge you to dig into that. Again, we're exploring these questions in curiosity and not in judgment. So if you do find something that comes up where you're like, wow, what is happening? The second question to ask right after that, surprising insight comes through is, where is that coming from? Or where could this possibly be coming from? And that will keep you on that curiosity journey and really exploring what it is that your spirit and your, what's inside of you that's really trying to come out and show you. So those are the questions I had on my heart today. Really hope this episode was helpful for you. If it was, please share it. Please rate or review this podcast wherever you are listening. And thank you, as always, for being here. And until next time, take care.